What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and beautiful people of the Crasher community? How are you guys doing today? We're back with a new video on the channel. Thank you very much for tuning on in, you absolute legends. So this topic here was brought to my attention, and oh boy howdy, it is actually quite a big topic. If you watched certain YouTube videos, investigators demanded your data from Google. Now, that right there is very ominous, and when we get into the details of this article here, this right here is gonna leave us with a lot of questions and even more concern. Let's begin with this. If you've ever jokingly wondered if your search or viewing history is going to put you on some kind of list, your concern may be more than warranted. In now unsealed court documents reviewed by Forbes, Google was ordered to hand over the names, addresses, telephone numbers, and user activity of YouTube accounts and IP addresses that watched select YouTube videos, part of a larger criminal investigation by federal investigators. The videos were sent by undercover police to a suspected cryptocurrency launderer under the username Elon Musk WHM. In conversations with the Bitcoin trader, investigators sent links to public YouTube tutorials on mapping via drones and augmented reality software, Forbes details. The videos were watched more than 30,000 times, presumably by thousands of users unrelated to the case. YouTube's parent company Google was ordered by federal investigators to quietly hand over all such viewer data for the period of January 1st to January 8th, 2023, but Forbes couldn't confirm if Google had complied. The mandated data retrieval is worrisome in itself, according to privacy experts. Federal investigators argued the request was legally justified as the data would be relevant and material to an ongoing criminal investigation, including by providing identification information about the perpetrators, citing justification used by other police forces around the country. In a case out of New Hampshire, police requested similar data during the investigation of bomb threats that were being streamed live to YouTube. The order specifically requested viewership information at select timestamps during the live streams. With all law enforcement demands, we have a rigorous process designed to protect the privacy and constitutional rights of our users while supporting the important work of law enforcement, Google spokesperson Matt Bryant told Forbes. We examine each demand for legal validity consistent with developing case law, and we routinely push back against overbroad or otherwise inappropriate demands for user data, including objecting to some demands entirely. Privacy experts, however, are worried about the kind of precedent the court's order creates, citing concerns over the protections of the First and Fourth Amendments. This is the latest chapter in a disturbing trend where we see government agencies increasingly transforming search warrants into digital dragnets. Executive Director of the Surveillance Technology Oversight Project, Albert Fox-Khan, told the publication, "It's unconstitutional, it's terrifying, and it's happening every day." Advocates have called on Google to be more transparent about its data sharing policies for years, with fears stoked by ongoing open arrests of protesters and the creeping statewide criminalization of abortion. In December, Google updated its privacy policies to allow users to save their location data directly to their devices rather than the cloud, and shortened the retention time for such storage. The new policies also indirectly stunted the long-used investigatory workaround in which law enforcement officials used Google location data to target suspects. Google has been taken to court over such concerns over the past year, including 2 state Supreme Court cases surrounding the constitutionality of keyword search warrants, which force sites to turn over an individual's internet search data. Okay, yeah. I have an innumerable amount of questions and an ungodly amount of concern over what I had just read, but it can all pretty much be summed up to one single question: what the fuck? So let me get this straight. This investigation is revolving around one username, Elon Musk WHM, yet for some odd reason, why was there a need to dox countless amounts of individuals by giving over their data and personal information to have to do with this investigation? Like, what do they have to do with this investigation around this cryptocurrency launderer? Like, that literally makes no sense. Like, someone watches a certain video that relates to this case right here, and they have nothing to do with this case, and yet somehow, some way, all of their information gets put out there without them even having any consent or control over it whatsoever. Like, that right there is honestly really fucking fucked up. Like, it would be one thing if you had a search history that revolved around, well, CP, then yeah, obviously you deserve, and I mean deserve, to be investigated top to bottom on anything to do with that. However, if someone is watching a video and they aren't even related to this investigation, and all of a sudden their information is suddenly being handed out by Google, like, can anyone please try to make sense of that? Like, what do those individuals have to do with this investigation over this cryptocurrency launderer under the username Elon Musk WHM? Like, it just makes no sense. And this right here honestly does set a very bad precedent, and also the slippery slope here in this case, because if it can happen in this case right here, then Lord only knows how much more it's going to happen and how much further this envelope is going to be pushed. Pretty soon, all of our online rights and privacy is pretty much going to be at a zero. Like, we're not going to have anything. We're not going to have any privacy. We're not going to have any rights whatsoever. Like, if this is the rate, if this is the future that we're looking at here, yeah, this is going to be fucked up. Like, imagine having all of your information essentially doxed because you watched a fucking Bitcoin video. Like, that is so ridiculous. I can't even think of anything else to describe it. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honestly not even sure what else I can say about this. This is absolutely asinine. This is, in my opinion, a pretty huge deal. So what are your guys' thoughts and opinions about the topic that we have discussed here in today's video? I always love to hear back from you amazing legends. That being said, that is it here for the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys next time.